Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy, Ivorian Spice, and welcome to the Catch Up Volume 59, almost hitting the 6 year, another milestone. It's been a good week for us Manchester United fans, this week. I'm talking about the weekend, not the weekday, but the weekend ended up good, We ended up with a Sunday, 3 points in the bag. Manchester United sitting, I believe, second or third place in the league right now, 13 points from 5 games so far. Us Manchester United fans should be happy, but I can understand if you're not happy because of what you've been seeing in terms of performance. But guys, as always, remember to smash the like button. Remember to share. Remember to subscribe, as always, because sharing Ivorian Spice is caring. And of course, this is the Manchester United, the catch-up volume 59, where we talk about the match itself. Manchester United played West Ham, and also look at the weekend Premier League roundup. Last but not least, let me introduce the guest straight up. As always, I have my co-host, Mook, aka Pretty Flarker. Brother, it's been a weekend, It's been a weekend. How was your week? I know you're on mute, by the way, just to let you know. You are on mute, but still.
Oh, yeah.
How have you been, bro?
I've been good, I've been all right. Good weekend. Why not?
Definitely. It's been a good weekend for him, not
Like a good weekend. The weekend was amazing, though, not the weekday, because I heard what you said before.
Yes, and as always, guys, remember to get yourself involved, throw in your comments as well, smash that like button. Let me bring in Munzi. Munzi, big up to you, big man. It's been a while, man. It's been a week. How have you been? I see that you're in the Manchester United new jersey, the away jersey, the victory jersey that we used to beat West Ham on Sunday. How are you, bro?
Yeah, been poorly, but yeah, I'm all right now. Especially now I'm back on here.
Guys, you know what? I like to hear stuff like that. That you're feeling all right now that you've been blessed by this channel. Just you as well. It's just
Monze.
It is wonderful. Let me bring in Jerome, of course, my brother, big brother. How are you, man? How's everything?
Yeah, man, all good, man. Obviously, happy with the result, not the performance, but we go again. Yeah, ready for the week ahead. Really, back to the grind.
Definitely, we go again for this week, especially. Last but not least, let me introduce our brother Ems. Ems, it's been so long since we've seen you on this channel, man. How you been, bro?
Yo, no, I'm all right, man. Like satisfied with the result, but the performance was.
We are waiting for the answer for the performance.
I think it froze.
Right there, it froze. Wow, and triple wow, guys. Let's get straight into it. No time to waste. Manchester United versus West Ham at London Stadium. West Ham 1, Manchester United 2. A performance where you can question so many spells. People said people will be happy with the result. We are delighted for the result. 3 points is what we needed. But come on, Manchester United, for once in your life, can you not let me enjoy a victory from minute 0 to 90? Can we not have dominance for once? Satisfaction, But we get happy when we get that win. But heart attacks, I'm too young. I'm too young for this, to go down, then to come back and win it. And then a penalty at the end, guys. David De Gea doing something that he doesn't usually do, which is save penalties. And boy, oh boy, did he come. He came to the rescue, David De Gea. I'm going to start off straight up. Let's go straight into it. Amuk, let's go straight to you, bro. What did you think of that match against West Ham, first of all, before we get into the performance and everything?
I think it was a good game. A very good match. Just because we got the 3 points, at least we're keeping tabs on Liverpool and Chelsea. We all got the same points, but goal difference. So I think that's a very good game for me.
Yeah. And then Munzi, what about you? How did you feel the match for you as well against West Ham? How did you think that went?
Well, I think we could have done a lot. We could have beaten by a lot more. They're there for the taking, to be fair. But yeah, after the game, I was really, really peed off. I didn't even see Lingard's goals. I got pissed off with it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I sat back afterwards and thought, yeah, great 3 points in the end. But yeah, we'll talk about the performances later. But yeah, in the end of the day, it's a good 3 points against West Ham. But I still think we could have. They were there for the taking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. They were there for the taking. I'll be honest with you, but Manchester United didn't do that. You know, Jerome, what about you, man? What did you think of that match against West Ham?
Yeah, West Ham traditionally is a difficult game for United, as we know down the years. So it was just good to get the win. Really, it was expected with the squad that we've got, and West Ham were missing their key striker up front. So it was just a relief at the end to get the win, really. Because if we didn't get the win, then the pressure would really be on when you look at the result we had in midweek.
No, I agree with you there. And Ems, what about you, bro? Sorry that you froze out earlier on. Man, what did you think of Manchester United's game against West Ham, first of all?
I think I'm satisfied with the victory, but the performance, well, we step it up because, mate, we play against better opposition. We're going to get punished. I think the referee was very poor. One must learn to stay on his feet. And but pretty much got the 3 points. The West Ham's a very difficult place to get the 3 points. So lucky we got the 3 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Can you hear
me? Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
He sounds like he's Ollie in.
Oh, it sounds like he's Ollie in. No, but guys, yes, in terms of that, yeah, like I said before, I wasn't happy with the performance. I don't think anyone should be happy with the performance. We should all be happy with the result itself. Let's go into the match deeper. We've got the performance itself. Like the performance, guys, help me with this because I don't get how Manchester United every game we're getting moved to, And when we are dominant, it doesn't seem like we are dominant. If you understand what I'm trying to say, it's like we're not really testing the goalkeeper. People can say what they want. You can look at the stats and you saw that we had so many attempts and etc. But I didn't see Manchester United really, really work Fabianski. I don't know what you guys think about that. You guys tell me. Like, let me go to you, Jerome, first of all.
I think that basically when United have the ball, it kind of gives us a full sense of we're dominating when we're not. So we're just passing it around, not really troubling the opposition. Then they hit us on the break, and they create chances, and they seem to be able to create chances easily against us. And that's what's concerning. And what's even more concerning is that we've had Ollie for the past 3 seasons, and we've seen the same performance all the time. So at the moment, it just seems like it's a struggle for us just to get the win. And anytime we do get the win, it's never a convincing performance. And that's something that needs to be looked at because we haven't seen any changes.
No, we definitely haven't seen any changes. What about you, Amuk? In terms of that performance, I know you've got a lot to say about Manchester United's performance against West Ham.
Yeah, I think we started off the first half very good. Like the individual brilliance was excellent. That's all you wanted. It was really good. The way the players passed the ball around, we actually played West Ham like there was this particular moment I can remember, which I haven't seen for a very long time, like ball retention. I can't remember. It was within the first 15 minutes. We actually kept the ball, and I was like, okay. Them ones that got a bit happy, and I was like, no, we're gonna do bits. And I started seeing the players moving forward, pressing, and yeah, I got excited. The goals came. I was thinking like, what happened? I was really not upset because I was like, you know what, it's too early. We're always gonna come back. I actually knew it was gonna come back. So when I saw Ronaldo, we scored too quick. Actually, I thought we was gonna come back in the second half. But after Ronaldo goal, I was just like, no, we have to beat West Ham, and we started playing really, really good. But the second half is where I got upset. Like second half was just terrible. I don't know if I know it's Premier League. It's really hard to play. Like we've seen teams dominate in the first half and the other opposition dominate in the second half. But the way we started the West Ham match yesterday, it shouldn't end the way it ended yesterday. And it was really upsetting to see us going through that tantrum. The hair coming from nowhere. You just said it yourself. And you know what? Lie, brother. I actually did say that Euro feeling. I said what happened to Rashford and what's it called? Saka them lot. As soon as they came off the bench and missed, I prayed for that yesterday. And it happened. He came off the bench to come take the penalty and he missed. And I was like, and I believe in this. I said, I believe in Allah. But brother, that game yesterday was a really good game. Ollie just need to improve. I've seen players improving. I've seen even the backyard of the team improving. But as a manager, you got to improve yourself. You said that in the beginning of this season. You said Ollie wanted to change his formation to 4-3-3, which you actually do like, which actually we all do like.
Reports that I've read upon before the season started that Ollie's looking to change system. Since then, we haven't seen that.
Yeah, we've seen that this season. It's this game number 5. You know, we ain't seen nothing. It's just the old glimpses we've seen. And for any Manchester United fan, I remember Gary Neville said something yesterday. Don't look at Liverpool. Don't look at Man City. Look at Chelsea. And I said the same thing in the beginning of the season. Said, let's look out for Chelsea. That's what I gotta say. If we don't improve, we ain't winning this league. Chelsea is too strong. Man City is too strong. Liverpool got a very good manager, even though they got old players.
I agree with you. Mosey, what about you? What did you think of Manchester United's performance in that game?
Yeah, I agree. First half, yeah, really good. You could say that we did score too early. Because second half, the goal come out of nothing really. Even though I missed it because I was watching on my phone. I threw my phone down because I was so peed off. But yeah, but I said in my show before this, were we lucky? Were we lucky to get the win? And I meant second half because West Ham could have easily scored that penalty. And to be fair, we didn't look like we was going to get the goal, and we got the goal in the end. But yeah, I'll take the 3 points. But yeah, it's just the same stuff. You said it's the same stuff, but Ferguson never won anything in the first 5 years he was at the club. So we could have 2 more years of this. Do you know what I mean? So you never know. But yeah, it's just when he, I've said it in once again, I should have shown before. What is Mike Phelan doing? Mike Phelan is the most experienced coach there, and all he seems to be doing is taking photos through Instagram and Twitter. That's all he seems to be doing. Nothing else. You know what I mean? Eric and Ollie, all they discuss is what McDonald's they're having on the way home. You know what I mean? That's all that's happening. And that McKenna, I think his name's McKenna, where'd they pick him up from? Did they pick him up from the shop or something? Because I ain't never heard of him. I mean, I know there's the fact that, there was a stat, not Chris Ramsey, he's a Canadian. Eric Ramsey, he has got a lot better set piece wise, but then they brought him in. Why don't they bring someone else in from somewhere else as a coach? Not flipping keep Carrot. No offense to Carrot, but we made United. We're not flipping Luton Town, Peterborough. You expect, teams like that to. But no, I'm sorry, but the coaches need to go, and I think Ollie will go. I'm not Ollie. I'm not Ollie in, Ollie out. Take it all about. I'm none of that. But something's got to happen because that second half was absolutely dire. First half, yeah, we were good. Second half, crap. Like McCarthy's first touch, crap.
For a hot second there, I thought he was going to go, oi, for a hot second there. No, I get you completely.
I'll leave that to Ems.
Ems, I'm going to go straight to you. I want to hear what your thoughts of the performance-wise. And then Darren, big up to you. Welcome, guys. This is Darren's from All Eyes. Sorry, I got that wrong.
Eyes on the Ball. Eyes on the TV.
All eyes on TV. See, even you got your thing wrong for a hot sec there. Big ups to you, man. But I'm gonna get your intake on the match straight after Ems. Ems, what did you think of the performance first?
Bro, nothing has changed, bro. From last season to this season, it's the same problem. It's not a new problem. It's the same problem, bro.
Ollie in.
We all But we always start sewing. Why is it, yeah? Nah, Ollie out, bro. But anyways, why is it, yeah? The team score, the other team score first for us to wake up. Is this normal? It's not normal. It's not normal. Like, but what I will say is, what's his name? He needs to stay on his feet. He needs to stop rollerblading. What's his name? Wan-Bissaka. He needs to stop doing that because
Yeah, he needs to stop for real.
Definitely, he
Like,
needs to stop.
and then
He's paused.
Has he
don't
paused
do that.
again?
No.
Amy, uncle issues.
He stopped him when he lot talk. He heard you lot talk,
Huh?
so he stopped.
Sorry. Do continue. I do apologize for my rude behavior.
Oh, so no. But obviously, I think it's one of them games. We get the 3 points, move on. But are we gonna learn from this for the next game? That's the question. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and I'm tired. Sorry, I'm tired of Mac Fred, man. I'm fed up. I'm tired, bro. It's not every week, bro. And I think Donny van der Beek. If I'm Donny van der Beek, yeah, bro, terminate my contract, mutual consent, bro. Because I couldn't take it. These men are basic. Fred can't pass. Scott just come back from injury, but man threw right back in, you know. Who does that? Anyways, I'm done. Anyway, next person. Sorry.
Ems can't even take out his anger, you know.
Guys.
He's trying to hold it in, like.
Oh god, guys! As always, if you're watching the cut, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, also press that follow button if you're watching on Twitch, and also follow on the Twitter as well, and smash that like button and get yourself involved. Darren, big up to you, man. First of all, welcome to the show as well. Thank you for making your day. Thank you for showing up as well, man. Let me know what you thought of the match
Hey,
against West
bro.
Ham.
Firstly, apologies for the punctuality. He had some technical issues.
Don't worry, lateness
but yeah.
is greatness, bro. Don't worry.
Preach. The game, Ems is right. I can't lie. It's more of the same shit. Just waiting for a moment, hoping that someone can bail up. I missed that first 15 minutes, but I heard we were decent on the ball in the first 15. But generally, it just feels like we're not a team. Do you know what I mean? It feels like we play in segments. I mean, defenders defend, attackers attack. Our midfield is non-existent. We already know McTominay and Fred, they don't really do much. They just run around, try to win the ball back. Performance, I don't know, man. I don't really have much takeaways, to be honest. I'm just grateful for Jesse Lingard. I'm great because that was a huge. Not only Jesse Lingard, David De Gea also. Jesse Lingard, I doubted him. Do you know what I mean? I was like, is Ollie even gonna play him? Do you know what I mean, what's the point of him sticking around? Because Donny's there. I thought Donny was gonna be our backup number 10. We know Pogba can also play in there, but Jesse's coming. He's scoring goals. So credit to him, man. It was a great finish as well. But yeah, man, it's a huge result, man. The fixtures we've got coming up. We needed to get off to a good start because we got a gauntlet to come. So yeah, David De Gea, Jesse Lingard, kudos to those guys, man, because that was a huge 3 points.
True, definitely. Huge 3 points indeed, man. Cristiano Ronaldo at it again. I'm now gonna start saying it, bro. Manchester United, bro. This is what it really is now. We're gonna be living the life.
Remember, I told you.
Manchester United. I remember
don't worry about it.
before Ronaldo left, it was Manchester United, and he went and it became Manchester United. Now he's back. It's all about him. You see, Cristiano Ronaldo himself in the Premier League this season so far has 108 minutes played, 107 total touches, 21 touches inside the box, 13 shots, 12 inside the box, 3.24 goal expectation, 3 goals so far for Cristiano Ronaldo. Doing ever so well, man. What did you guys, open question to everyone. What did you guys think of Cristiano Ronaldo's performance himself? Even the goal itself, how vital was it?
Do you not think that Ronaldo's going to get a bit peed off, though? Because at the moment, there's a lot of long balls to him, and he's not really I'm not saying he can't hold it up, but he don't want to be running on the long ball. Like, he's getting a long ball hoofed up. It's probably because Fred and McTominay, that's the only thing they can play. But we need to be getting pace. You know what I mean? Like like for the change, Pogba wasn't great. I think he shouldn't really started Pogba if he wanted to start Fred and McTominay. He should have had a bit more. Sancho. So I thought Sancho was unlucky. I know that against the young boys he got took off, but that wasn't his fault. But the game before that, he was getting in his stride. He didn't do a lot when he come on, but I think he should have started. Greenwood, why on earth take Greenwood off? I thought he played all right. Ronaldo's not the player he was. He's a different player. I'm not saying he's dissing him, but he's a different player. He's more of a Van Nistelrooy poacher now. Do you know what I mean? He's more of that. But summertime, he's hooping the ball up. He's holding it up, waiting for people. I'm like, that's not Ronaldo. You know what I mean? He shouldn't be playing. He shouldn't be playing like that. That's not what I wanted him in for. But he is. I still think he's the best in the world. I never thought Messi was the best in the world because Ronaldo went to Spain, done it. Went to Italy, done it. He's done it in England. What's Messi though? Messi's gone to the Farmers League. What do you freaking do? I could play in the Farmers League. Do you know what I mean? I'm 38. So, yeah. But I think sooner or later Ronaldo's going to get cheesed off. I know Bruno gets cheesed off quite a bit. I didn't think Bruno played that well. He played that well the last couple of games. But sooner or later, if he gets cheesed off, he's going to be like, well, I'm not gonna bother. But at the moment, he seems to be doing all right. But we need, we need them wingers like Greenwood out there or I know I diss Rashford, but I know I have Rashford out there than flipping a bad playing Pogba. Pogba's great there, yeah. I ain't got a problem with him playing there, but he ain't got no pace. So, I mean, we could have got down the wing there with even Martial. I know everyone slates Martial, but at least he's got pace. Do you know what I mean? Could have put him on. He puts Lingard on. That's when I threw my phone away. I thought, what the hell? All right, he got a goal. All right, he got the goal, but Lingard,
Let me stop you. Can I just stop you right there, Munzi? Because I want to ask this. I'm going to direct this next one to Amok and Ems. Yeah? Hear this now. Man United have won more points from losing position than any other team, both since Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer's appointment, 52 since the start of last season, 35. In total. Since the start of 2021, they've won 15 more than any other sides. What do you two have to say about that?
I knew that already.
But what do you have to say about it, though?
I've been saying I got a very good team and did a decent manager for them players. I got young stars. I got people who can do stuff. I believe in the players, fam. If I believe in Ollie, is that got to do with Ollie?
So that's got nothing to do with the manager himself.
Nah, you doing that, will get you a trophy, right? Have we got a trophy? Now, come on, man. It's just a number saying that we won more games from coming from behind. Yes, that's good. But what have we achieved with that, brother? Nothing. I knew that already. I don't get phased by that.
Yeah.
I don't get phased by that, brother. That's just another statistics to be written down for Ollie.
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
Nothing.
That statistic's not that significant. Like you said, we haven't won anything. And I think one key thing is that we've got a lot of firepower. So it is expected that we're going to outscore the majority of teams because we've man for man better than those teams. So that's why we've got that statistic. But again, even though we've got that statistic, those games are almost like a toss of a coin because even though we've come from behind and won those games, we could have easily lost those games as well. It's just that we've had that lucky breaks and lucky moments or the gear pulls of saves and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't read too much into that, to be honest.
Let me get Darren's opinion on this. Darren, let me get Darren's opinion.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, to be honest, I think Ollie does deserve some credit for it because I think the players love Ollie. Do you know what I mean? Ollie's a nice guy. He's a good guy. They want to play for him, but the issue is
nice guy finished last. Sorry.
No, for real. The issue is we get out the block slow. Do you know what I mean? I think that points out anything. Do you know what I mean? Like the fact that coming back from being down, for me, that's not a good sign. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, get credit for recovering the fact that you went down, but you shouldn't be going 1-0 down to these lower level teams in the first place. Do you know what I mean? And that's been the story of us since Ollie got here. I think the away record is also impressive. I think it's up to 29 games now. We have lost a game away from home. That's obviously the record. Do you know what I mean? You beat the Invincibles. I think there's Ollie's done a lot of good things, but now we're talking about winning titles and winning trophies, and that's where the minor details play a big role. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand why we can't get blocks fast. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, there's no excuse for it. And the point that Maisie was making about Ronaldo, I
Yeah.
think Ronaldo is gonna end up taking things into his own hands. Like, if we're not creating chances for him, bro, he'll start calling the shots. And as soon as we made the signing, I said, listen, Ronaldo will call the shots if he has to, man. But I think we just need a bit more ball playing. We need guys that are more comfortable on the ball. I just hope that the McTominay and Fred days are done, but we know Ollie loves those guys.
They will never be done. Ems, I see you raising your hand there like you're in school. You
Both
go
hands,
ahead,
you know.
let it rip, you know.
Listen, let me tell you something. All these stats are well and good, yeah. But yo, end of the day, blood. Come end of the season, the cabinet has to have trophies, not dust, bro, not cobblers and spiders, bro. So all this coming from behind, it's all well and good, but it catches up with you, bro. Like the same thing we see the Europa League final. It caught up with us, bro. Let the team score first, we come from behind, and what happens? You get me? So for me, that's all well and good, yeah, they're way record, yeah, whatever. But hey, where's the trophies, bro? Where's the trophies? Like for me, I'd give Ollie this heat, yeah, because man ain't got no credentials. If he had credentials, then I can leave the process. Because as dead as Jose Mourinho's football was, yeah, it was dead. It was terrible. But at least, yeah, because he had credentials, money in the bank, yeah, you still slightly believe the process. The same with Van Gaal. But Ollie has got nothing to show me that I should believe in the process. You get me? So that's why me, yeah, I'm so on Ollie because I think he just does some nonsense, like, and I feel like the only way we're gonna win stuff, and Gary never said it, bro. It's gonna be in moments, bro. We don't ever seem to dominate a football match. When's the last game we dominate? Last time we dominated a football match under Ollie, bro. No one can tell me that. Can someone tell me? Because I don't think no one can tell me because all these other teams, Southampton, West Ham, Brighton, bro, we make them look like Barcelona against us. Why is that? I don't know. Even look, we bought Varane, yeah. We bought Varane, and we're still playing out Fred, bro, to protect the back too. That is worrying, bro.
I think that would be his downfall. Fred would be his downfall.
Definitely.
Exactly.
It already is, though.
Bro, and then, and then, sorry to talk, and then, bro, got a right back. That's flipping Booker T, bro. Man, just wants to do spin the Rooney in our box, bro. Couldn't give us a penalty. You know what I mean? Bro, it's worrying, bro. I know we won here, but fam. Let's be critical, blood. That's not a good performance. Sorry, so I'm done.
Let me read some quotes, some Ollie quotes from our favorite manager right now. Wink, wink. Ollie said, we deserve to win. I think we created some big chances. We had pressure on them. Should have had a few penalties. Great response when they scored. Good attitude. Very good away performance in a difficult COD run. The stadium is hard here. Ollie also said that regarding the performance, he said very happy with the performance. 11 corners, a few big chances that we missed. First 10, 15 minutes of the second half, I thought we pressed them really well, made them give the ball away for 5 or 6 times in their own box, more or less. And it's one of them. We can get a counter attack every time we have a counter. There's a few having to sprint back a couple of times. Ollie also said regarding the penalty himself, he said West Ham's penalty, even though it's from the halfway yard and it clipped up, Luke probably makes himself bigger, which is probably their reasoning for giving the penalty. It's one of them. Do they want the defender to do just their arms behind their back? You can defend properly then. That's what he's saying. I've seen Mark Noble score so many penalties, and that the decision, sometimes it goes for you, sometimes it goes against you. As I said last week, it's always the outcome that determines the win, the right call, but it's just football, sorry. And regarding the Portuguese link-up, says the two of them, Ronaldo and Fernandes, of course, have to work together. They play together. for Portugal for a little while. But for me, those are the top players. Ronaldo arrived in the box again, as he does. What did you think of all of that, man? Jerome, I want to go straight to you. What did you think of Ollie's response in terms of that, the performance? Because I'm very sure you wasn't happy with that.
Yeah, I think Ollie's just a politician. He just trying to sell us something. I'm telling you from now, we did not deserve to win that
The
game.
dumb ones.
We did not. We just had a lucky win. Put it that way. Because what I can say is that West Ham should have had the penalty. Because that one Bazaka, slide tackling in the penalty box, looking like a Sunday League player, that was a penalty. We got away with that. And then obviously they had the penalty at the end with Luke Shaw. So that's 2 penalties that they could have potentially scored from in addition to the goal that they did score. So that's 3 goals that we could have potentially conceded. And they had other half chances as well running through our midfield. So even though we had our chances, it was almost a 50-50 game. So we didn't deserve to win. At best, we deserved a draw, but we didn't deserve to win. It was just one of those games where we just got a lucky break. Obviously, the penalty that Noble missed, that was a poor penalty. And even though De Gea saved it, it was a perfect height for him.
I prayed for that.
Penalty. He had to have saved that. If he didn't save that, we just thought, you know what, let's just put Henderson back in because this guy is useless. That's how bad the penalty was. So I don't agree with what Ollie said there, and I think it was just a bit of luck that got us through in the end. Moving forward, we're going to need a lot more control of games to be able to win these games convincingly. Otherwise, we're going to just continue to have these games with West Ham where it could go either way because that's what it was. We could have easily lost that game on any given day.
Yeah, damn right. We could have easily lost that game in any God-given day. Man of the match, guys. We move straight into it. Of course, obviously, my man of the match.
Oh,
who was that? I'm gonna have to give it to David De Gea. You know, David De Gea did something that he's never done before, which is save a penalty. When it came to saving our ass, he did. And bun you, that Dean Henderson. I can't believe people tried to throw Dean Henderson down my throat. The media tried to throw that all down our throat to accept him as potentially be the number one. And those was with it, with the shits, especially to be like David De Gea's better. I mean, Dean Henderson should be number one. Screw you, mans, for that, bro. Stay loyal, man. David De Gea could have left us a long time ago, but he's still here. So stay loyal to him too, man.
What?
Donkey of the match, I'm giving it to Fred. I don't even need to explain. I'm just going to give it to him. I'm going to give it to you.
But it's the same thing. Like, De Gea deserved so much yesterday. Like, and after he saved the penalty, seeing the way people going around him, everyone, like, even players that didn't touch the ball and that felt special, though. I saw Ollie running into the pitch to come celebrate with the man them. Like, I saw that was special. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, that was special.
Like,
I don't see them things like that.
You like that because you always
Not
wanted
like
that.
You know, I
You
love
always
them
wanted
things.
to be like Klopp in it or fist
Yep.
pumping it. Yeah.
Like, if affection makes like people do what you want them to do. Affection helps, but like obviously Fred got to get the donkey, man. Fred was terrible. Like if I had power yesterday, I'd kick Fred out of the match so quick yesterday. It even lost the first half, you know. He was so terrible. Like, he deserved donkey, man. I don't know why he plays Fred. I used to like Fred when he came, but it's declining like every game.
He hasn't had a good game this season, Fred. Every game.
Some
Declining.
people will challenge you and say that he's probably had a good game, but we all have different eyes at the end of the day. No,
Man.
Mozi, I'm
Guy
gonna
can make a 5-yard pass.
Different eyes, yeah, oblong. My man of the match, well, is De Gea as well. Saved a lovely penalty. A little stat: the last time West Ham scored a penalty, Lingard's the one that scored it. So that's a stat. I think they missed the last 6. But bringing Noble on, you know, it don't always work. Ferguson brought Anderson on in the European Cup final, and he managed to score. So Noble ain't got no guts like that. Our man Anderson. Donkey of the match. No, Rashford's not there, is he?
no, he's not.
Fred. I was on another stream the other day, and they said Fred played really well against young boys. I thought, are you having a laugh? All three of them said they were rating him. Fred, give him a 7. I said I wouldn't give flipping Fred a 2, let alone a 7, but no, I got overall. Whatever. I won't be going on that show again. Anyway, I mean, it's like he's been awful. He's just McTominay's not. I know everyone says, "Oh yeah, McTominay, whatever." McTominay's a better player than Fred, and when McTominay's not there, you can see how bad Fred is. You know what I mean? I'd rather have Jemba come back and play than freaking Fred. He's that bad. But yeah, bring back Rashford.
Bring back Rashford so you can give
Trust
him
me.
the match. That's what he wants to do.
For the freestyle, innit?
Yeah, bro. What are you saying, man? Who was your man of the match and who was your donkey of the match?
Yeah, it's definitely got to be De Gea because I was sitting there with my arms folded and I was just like, De Gea's not going to save this, man. We're going to draw this game. So when he didn't save it, I was just like, damn, finally, run saved the penalty. So for that alone, I've got to give him the man of the match. I think the donkey of the match, that I'm gonna give Fred a pass this week because we all know they're both shit. But it's got to be Wan-Bissaka. I've lost patience with this guy. Literally, this guy. Well, he got sent off against Young Boys, and for some reason, Ollie's still sticking with him. Whereas any other top manager would have given someone else a chance. But
We ain't got no one else.
We've got Dallo. Give Dallo a chance.
I'd rather play my 7-year-old son than Dallo.
I'm Dallo. You can't get any worse than
Dallo can put in a
Actually, better on the ball.
He can't get
than
any worse than
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka slide tackling over the pitch. It's like we're playing at Battersea Park or something. This is professional Premier League level. At least Dallo can offer something going forward. That it's almost like, is he ever going to get a chance? The guy got sent off against Young Boys. For heaven's sake, like you utilize your squad, let everyone get their chance. If someone's playing poorly, let someone else see if they can do better. But, yeah, I haven't seen anything special from Wan-Bissaka this season, and yesterday just proved that he's not in good form, and something's got to give. Otherwise, we're going to have more of these performances.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Darren? What was your man of the match and who was your donkey of the match as well?
Man of the match. I don't want to say De Gea. You guys are touched on De Gea. I'll give it to Jesse, man. It was a big goal. It was a huge goal. As I said, we needed those 3 points. I think we've got Everton next. We've got big games, tough games. Aston Villa, then Everton, then Leicester. That means we needed to go to a good start, and it was a great finish. So I'll give it to Jesse. Donkey of the match. Boy, I'm done with Wan-Bissaka as well, as Jerome was saying. I'm done with him. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired. Yeah, listen, he can be my donkey, man. It just feels like he's just, I don't know, man. It's like he's sticking out now. Before, it was like, we didn't really have that much quality on the ball. So it was like, you can get away with it because we've got 2-3 decent passes in the team. Now we've got about 5, maybe 6. Wan-Bissaka's sticking out like a sore thumb. You can't pass the ball. And it's frustrating, man. So, yeah, I'm ready to see Dallo, man. If he's going to play in the Champions League, give him a couple Premier League games to warm up.
Exactly.
Hopefully he plays against West Ham in the Carabao Cup because that will be a game to give him a chance. And then if he plays play him again in the league because he's going to play Champions League during the week as well. So give the guy some minutes, man. I'm tired of Wan-Bissaka.
Dallo can't defend though. So you think Wan-Bissaka's bad, Dallo's worse.
Yeah, he can't defend, but Wan-Bissaka shit on both sides of the ball, man. Actually, he can defend to be fair, but still. I'm done with it.
I'm coming. I'm gonna get back to Wan-Bissaka in a minute. But anyway, my man of the match here has got to be David De Gea, simply because, bro, it'd have been 2-2, blood. So I'll give it to him. But there's no player out there that's outstanding, but I'll give it to David De Gea. My dog of the match, blood, is man like Booker T, blood. Like, what's he doing with that touchdown? I don't understand. And for me, everyone talks about everyone tells me he's a great defender, but he's not really that great. Like, other than he 1v1, man always gets down at the far post, the back post. He always gets down, always. And then when man can't even simple pass, a 5-yard pass, man can't do, blood. Can't do it, blood. And then man's doing flicks he can't do, like just stick to the river and lakes you used to. And I think he has to improve because I feel like to be a new coach, bro, they ain't gonna stand for this rubbish, blood. So man needs to improve. So That's what I'm gonna say anyway.
No manager.
Man.
If he's at Chelsea, Tuchel will say you're not coming anywhere near the lineup. If you can't pass, then what use? Like we're Manchester United, it's not like we're Burnley, where other teams have 70% possession. It's not Crystal Palace anymore. You need to be able to pass the ball.
100%.
This is different levels now, man. Champions League level players that we need. Think about it. Remember when we had Rio Ferdinand? That's the level that we need to be looking at.
5-yard pass.
5-yard, you're even putting that 5 sign for Rio as well, man.
5-yard pass. You should be able, any Premier League club player should be passing 5 yards. It's not difficult.
Ollie's like your Apple Music, isn't it? You know when you go your favorite list, the music that you listen to every day to go work.
The playlist.
That's what Ollie does every weekend, fam. Same weekend, same playlist.
How not?
You know you get bored of going to his house, you know, because you know you're gonna listen to the same music over and over again. That's Ollie.
I hear that, bro. But guys, let us know, those who are watching, let us know who was your man of the match and also who was your donkey match and also what you thought of the match as well if you're watching the playback. So smash a like on the Twitter and also on YouTube. And remember to press that follow button on Twitch if you're watching, guys. Let's move it up straight into the weekend Premier League wrap up quickly. You know, Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs got done up by Chelsea 3-0. You got Burnley, who lost to Arsenal, surprisingly, you know, because Burnley don't lose no type against Arsenal, but they lost against Arsenal. Yeah, yes. Manchester shitty, where Pep Guardiola has begged his fans, please attend on Saturday at 3 o'clock. We really need you. We really need you. It's so empty up in here. He begged his fans and ended up when they all came up, he drew 0-0. Didn't get a goal. Liverpool spanking Palace 3-0, and of course Manchester United winning 2-1 at West Ham. Guys, Chelsea, are they going to do it? Are they the favorites? Are they the favorites?
Looking like it.
I want to go to I'm gonna go first, and I want to go to Munzi. He's there shaking his head.
It's looking like it. It's all about what I've been saying. It's preparation, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing Lampard. Yeah, spent so much money on Lampard, but all these players, it didn't work with Lampard. No sentiment, got rid of Lampard. And luckily for Chelsea, Tuchel was available. They got Tuchel. And I did say on that show that day when you made that announcement that Chelsea signed Tuchel, I said Chelsea got the best bargain of their life. And that was just saying it. I know what this guy can do. I know his philosophy. And I love the way he plays football. The only people that does it, the way he does it, it's two people like similar. It's Pep and what's it called? And this other guy that went PSG.
Oh,
No club. The guy that went PSG.
You forgot Poch already. That's how you know he's not. It's irrelevant now.
No, I don't talk about club. He's Chelsea, Liverpool. I don't talk about Liverpool. Like here in Liverpool, like Pochettino, right? This guy is sick. Now he's like when he came halfway last season, yeah, and he finished the season with Chelsea. He made the top 4, won the Champions League, and he observed his team already, thinking like, what do I need? He said, do you know what? What's it called? Werner ain't getting me nothing. Let me get someone. Who did he get? Lukaku. He's got 3 goals already, same as Ronaldo, right? And they see just there. It's scary. That's what I gotta say. I did say Chelsea are the one to watch, and it's looking like they might. And I'm not saying they will. The Premier League, it's a difficult league, but they might. They're really looking like it. They got too much quality. One is on the bench, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the bench.
Munzia, you wanted to talk. I saw you nodding. You're saying no. I want to hear it. And then Ems, I'm going to move it to you guys. We're coming close to the end of the show, so we need to be as quick as we can.
Yeah, I still think Chelsea defensively poor. Villa, if they'd have had a striker against Villa against Chelsea, that'd have been a better game. All right, yeah, they got Lukaku, but you know, you keep the ball up the other end, Lukaku can't do nothing. We all know about Lukaku's first touch. I won't say it again. But do you know what I mean? Like, defensively, you can't have Thiago Silva. He's 45 now. Do you know what I mean? He's getting on a bit.
You've got
Sorry,
Ronaldo.
I'm not
He's turning
convinced.
37, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced with their defenders. I'm not convinced. Catering goal. Mendy's all right, but I'm not convinced with their defenders. I think on a good day we'll beat them if we go at them. But we'll know what Ollie will do. We'll sit back. We'll get one goal and then sit back and then lose against a bunch of young boys. But yeah, defensively, they get tested defensively. Then that'll be different. I still think City might be up there, but no, I don't think they'll be out of the top three, but they ain't gonna win it.
MC was itching to go as well. What do you have to say about that,
Bro? For what I've seen this season, more about it, I think anyone that finishes above Chelsea will win the league, in my opinion. And I say that because I think they're brilliant. But do you know what's funny though? The Ollie England, they come and say give Ollie this time. He's had about 3 pre-seasons, bro. And now we don't know how man plays, bro. Chuku come in, man's got stamp on his team, bro. Stamp. We know his formation. We know how he wants to play. Like they're drilled, blood. Drilled. Like how many clean sheets? I think they've had 24 clean sheets since Chuku's been in charge. It's 24, something like that. 24. Yeah. Bro. And the reason why these coaches, Klopp, Chuku, they're all respected. Like I said before, they have credit in the bank. They got silverware. Yeah. And look, he's only for one player, and look how he's made Chelsea play. Yeah, so that's why I think Chelsea are the team to beat. Is it two?
Yeah. Sal. You know Chelsea bought Sal on it.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, 2, but let's say 1 anyway, but 2.
Yeah, he's
but we're seeing what's going on here.
And Monzi, you did say something I was going to go back to you. You said how they defend. His system, the way he plays, helps his defense. Don't care if they're old or young. The way he plays, that system that he plays with, support the defense.
Yeah.
So I'm not really bothered about that.
I'm gonna go straight to Jerome. Jerome, Liverpool 3, Palace 0. Are Liverpool a dark horse in the title race, and should we not sleep on them?
Definitely 100%. Now, I think I said it a couple of weeks ago. I said that I think when they played Leeds, they were playing so fluid, and it could have been 5 or 6. And Leeds away is almost like a derby for them, like it is for us. So I'm actually quite impressed with Liverpool. I hate to say it, because obviously they're our biggest rivals, but as everyone keeps saying, they've got a system, and that's what we need. If we have a system like what Liverpool have, then we would have a good chance of winning the league. So they're definitely dark horses, because they don't even need to just rely on their front three. It's almost as if because they've got a good system that they can work from, they can have other players chipping in with goals here and there. So for that reason, I think we have to kind of look out for them really, because they could easily finish above us really, and they've already got experience of winning the title anyway. So when the pressure gets on, they as a team would even know how to deal with it better than us. So yes, it's going to be very competitive.
Yeah, I hear you on that. And Darren, with Man City drawing 0-0 against Southampton at the Etihad, my question is: Do City really need a striker to win this league, or can they win this league without a striker again?
I'm gonna say no. Because for me, I thought as soon as Chelsea turned Kaku, them the favourites. I thought City needed a striker to get to the next level. Obviously, they did last season without a striker, but it's hard to repeat such a feat. Everyone knows, how they play now, the false 9 situation, and Raheem Sterling as well. It feels like he's not even really in the fold. Sterling was a 20-25 goal a season guy. Now his goals doesn't seem like it's going to be there because Pep's not even going to him anymore. So, yeah, man, I don't think they can do it without a big-time striker, man. It's hard to do it, man. You did it last year, but it's hard. Lightning don't strike twice. But on the Chelsea defense, I can't lie. I completely disagree with Winzy. the Chelsea have a historically great defense, fam. Chelsea's defense is stupid. They kept the most clean sheets in the Champions League last year on their way to winning it. I think Mendy has that. Mendy was like nearly won the Golden Gloves, and he came like halfway through the season.
He did.
Yeah,
they
and
won
he
everything.
came off.
They won. Chelsea won everything. Best manager, best midfielder, best everything.
Yeah. They've only conceded 1 goal this season, and it was a penalty. So yeah, man, it's Chelsea's defense is mad.
Don't sleep on Chelsea, Monzi.
Yeah, no, fuck City, man.
Hey, this
you know what I'm gonna say? I'm just gonna say it's still quite early, but Chelsea looking impressive at the moment.
Yes.
The thing with Man City, they could easily go on and run away with like 10 to 15 games in a row.
Facts.
If they've done. So that's the only reason why I would say that.
Fernand Torres. They got Fernand Torres. He scored goals.
Yeah, it's true. He does score goals.
He scored goals.
Let him go, because I want to move it on to game of the week.
Yeah.
I got a case for all 4 teams. I think we see they're a striker away, yeah. And I think with Liverpool, it's their depth. Their depth is the problem.
True.
And I think with Chelsea, have got everything. They got the coach, they got the players, they got the depth, yeah. Man United, we know what the problem is with the coach, blood, or the coaching staff. So that's what's going to hinder us. So that's why I put Chelsea as title favourites, in my opinion. I don't know what you lot think.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. But guys, let's move on straight to my favourite part of the show, which is game of the week, match day 5. This is the part where you tell us what was your game of the week in the weekend and why. And of course, I can't troll at the moment because my favorite London team at the moment is still getting some W's now. 2 wins in a row. But my game of the week, I have to say, was seeing Chelsea beat Spurs comfortably. 3-0. Harry Kane, I don't know if you want to be a midfielder or you want to be a striker. I know you're not happy to be there, so you're out here receding your position and going back to midfield. But bro, stay up front, bro. Stay up front. This whole trying to play in the hole, drop down, trying to get involved. Bro, stay in your football lane. Just stay in your position. Simple as, because you're costing Tottenham to win nothing, not to score goals. There is no threat. And that was one thing that didn't help England as much in the Euros. Harry Kane dropping deep. People will say, oh my God, this is lovely. He's dropping deep, getting himself involved. No, it's not. You're a striker. You're supposed to be a world-class striker. Do you think Lewandowski drops deep all the time? No, he stays forward and spearheads and scores goals. Ronaldo don't always drop forward. He only drops forward when he's frustrated because his team can't keep the ball. And that's when he drops back and says, let me get involved. But no, honestly speaking, game of the week for me is Chelsea 3, Spurs 0. I'm going to move it up to you, Ems. What was your game of the week?
Like, you know what? Yeah, it's the same as you. So Chelsea impressed me, man. Like, they went away from home, kept a clean sheet, scored 3 goals. Lukaku couldn't even score, and they still done their thing. So for me, that's game. And I think Harry Kane's gonna have a very poor season, like, in my opinion. I don't think he's gonna score the amount of goals he usually scores, but we will see.
And what about you? What was your game of the week?
It's got to be the Chelsea game, though. It's actually got to be the Chelsea game. It was too good just to see Tottenham get trashed as well. But I'm scared of Chelsea. I've said it from the beginning of the season. It's just that manager. But Chelsea game is good. They're threatening any team they go against right now. I see them beat Tottenham the way they beat Tottenham 3-0, like you just said, comfortably, like no stress. Lukaku didn't score. Even Thiago Silva scored. But yep.
Yes, and Ems. No, sorry, Munzi. Sorry about that. What about you? What's
this turning into? Chelsea TV? Come on.
It's not Chelsea TV. It's just being honest. You gotta be honest.
We love football.
You gotta be honest.
I'm not picking Chelsea. I was going to pick Chelsea because they beat Spurs, but I'm not. Because I'm not had enough of Chelsea. I don't want to hear Chelsea.
All right.
I'm going to pick Villa v Everton. Just because quick goals. Everton, Villa done well. The goals were good. Bailey got a cracker. I'm only picking because I don't want to pick the Chelsea game, but I'd just like to one quick point. I know it's got to be quick, but this is Chelsea who have beat the manager that more wanted, Nuno. Nuno is crap, and this is proving how crap he was. He played Kane out. He played Kane out wide, Son in the middle. Kane didn't want to play there. He played him out there. But as Moore said, he wanted Nuno, so we could be in a lot of worse situation.
He's still better than Ollie.
He's
He's still better than Ollie.
He's definitely better than Ollie.
It's way better than Ollie.
He'll make better decisions than Ollie as well.
Way better.
Jerome, game of the week for us, please.
Yeah, no, I don't want to feel like I'm jumping on the Chelsea train. But,
on Chelsea TV. Come on.
It's got to be Chelsea Spurs because
Oh my God.
to be fair, Tottenham are still considered a big club, and that should have been a tough game for Chelsea. But they were just cruising. They didn't even have to play their best to win.
Let me just get my Chelsea shirt on.
Fair enough. Let me get mine too.
Yeah. And one last thing with this Harry Kane thing, he just doesn't want to be there, clearly. And I think Spurs, they should have just sold him. It's always difficult leaving a player at a club that doesn't want to be there, just for the fact that you want to get as much as you can for him. But obviously that's a debate for another day. So.
And Darren, last but not least, bro, what was your game of the week?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Villa Everton as well.
Hey.
Good. Yeah, to be fair, I always had that game in mind. But yeah, good game. Leon Bailey might have had the best cameo in Premier League history. He came on and ripped it up. Leon Bailey. Yeah, he came on, ripped it up, did a madness, scored a cracker. And yeah, man, I think they got to build around him, and you let Grealish go. He's the guy that's going to replace him or be the closest thing to it.
Yeah. It's such a shame that Leon Bailey, after making 21 minutes in his debut, getting an injury, setting up a goal. Oh, I feel like he scored the corner, but, you know, it is what it is. And getting that goal as well, man. It's just a shame that he got injured, man. Guys, last but not least, the last question. Guys, also, if you're watching, let us know who your game of the week was as well. Remember to smash that like button, press the subscribe button, press the follow button on Twitch, and also follow me on Twitter as well. Last but not least, which is going to be addressed to every single one of you, open question. And the question is Manchester United's way of playing sustainable for us to win anything?
It's definitely not sustainable. I can tell you that, because we're doing the exact same thing as we did last season, the exact same formations and the same personnel. We're not even really playing, apart from Ronaldo and Varane, we're not even starting Sancho. So it's almost like the same similar team as last season and the same formation. And if we're not dominating games and controlling games and we're making it a to and fro sort of game, then sooner or later we're going to lose games that we thought that we should have won. And then on the flip side, we're going to win games which we could have easily drawn or lost like we did yesterday. So if we're going to have that sort of way of playing, then it's going to be another inconsistent season where it's just going to be up and down. So boy, we have to just get ourselves strapped in really, because that way of playing is definitely not going to be winning us any trophies.
You lot don't need to get strapped in. Me and Darren do, because we United fans, you turn into Chelsea fans, you have.
Anyone else got to add to that?
I can't really emphasize on nothing. That he just said it all. He just said it all.
Wow.
I
No
agree.
one else
I
has
agree.
to add to that?
No, I got something to add. Yeah, as I said, just more of the same shit. It's not sustainable because, you know, you can go to a park in France and get a win. Yeah, I mean, you might be able to go to the Etihad. We've been to the Etihad and got wins. Yeah, I mean, but it's about consistency. It's a 38-game season. I mean, even if you want to win a cup, I mean, you've got to beat multiple big teams. You're going to play a quarterfinal, semi-final, final. I just don't think the way we play, you know, is conducive to consistently winning. Do you know what I mean? Not to bring it back to Chelsea, but Chelsea just feels like they clock in, get 3 points, they go home. Us, it just feels like, you know, we show up, we hope we play well, we hope we have a good time, and we go home. Do you know what I mean? There's no routine.
And it hurts. It hurts. It hurt me.
Hurt.
Just what you just said, that's my ongoing frustration with this club. Why do I have to feel that way? Why can't I just have to watch my team play good like Chelsea or Man City and win games? We are Manchester United.
Yeah.
Only by name.
We was Manchester United.
See, within that, we can't.
Now
we
we're
can't even sit
Manchester
comfortably.
United.
That's what it is. We can't sit comfortably and watch a game. There's
Never
always
that.
a
Yeah, we don't
nervous.
feel.
Never that.
We don't know. We don't know what team is going to turn up from one day to the next day, to the next day, to the next day. That is scary, bro. How is that possible? Yeah, bro. And I think like for me, I've seen enough, and I feel like Ronaldo's the only thing that's gonna save us if we're gonna win trophies, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, cause
Or Nuno Espirito Santos, he'll save us.
yeah,
Nuno.
Nuno will save us.
Yeah, Nuno, he'll get us.
Save us.
He'll make us more.
At least
solid.
at least he got a very good defensive mindset than Ollie.
Yeah.
But what's he won?
Nothing.
There.
Yeah,
How much money has he spent? How much money has he spent? How much money has he spent on players?
give half these managers this squad, bro. They'll
Probably
do a
not
better
even
job than Ollie,
5%.
bro.
They'll all win
Guys.
something.
Anyway, he's got to wrap up. Sorry.
I gotta wrap up to you guys. You know, I gotta wrap up the show,
Arteta's
man.
better.
It has been a good show, man. It's been beautiful, guys. For those who've been watching, we'd like to thank you for viewing. Last but not least, I like to plug in the guys so you can find out where you can find them on their social media. So let's start off with you, Darren. Where can the people find you?
Eyes on the Ball TV, man. That's the channel. Obviously do it with the bros, them. Football, NFL, NBA, we cover it all. So yeah, whether you're a fan, tune in and yeah, man. I appreciate you for having me on, bro.
Definitely, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well. And it'll be nice for you to invite me so I can come on and also spit my lyrics on the channel as well.
About
You know what I'm
Chelsea.
saying? Not about
For
Chelsea,
sure.
obviously, Manchester United. If you do basketball, I can do some of that. I can hang with basketball.
Sure, I
What
got
about
you,
you,
bro.
man?
Yeah, they can always find me on this channel every Monday, and also Instagram _Flacco_16.
Talking about Nuno.
Talking about Nuno Santos, you know. Muzzy, where can the people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on here every Monday if I get let back in. Also, Monday and Wednesdays. This week Thursday on my channel, Monday Talks, where I talk about Premier League, NFL, wrestling, and yeah, that's about it. But yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done.
I just want to ask you one question, Muzzy. The wrestling discussion, is it WWE or just others?
Yeah, WWE, AEW, Japanese, Finnish.
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm a WWE fan, so just try and get me on to the wrestling.
Yeah, I'll try and get you on there.
If it's
Not
based
many
on
I don't like
WWE.
it, but yeah.
Yes.
Anything. I've actually got in contact with a wrestler, a Finnish wrestler, but I don't think he speaks much English, so I ain't gonna get him on. He supports Chelsea.
Always comes back to Chelsea, eh?
Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, username jwilliams_1. And also you can find me on this channel Mondays from 8 p.m.
Find him at Stamford Bridge.
I'll try to. I see if I can find some trophies there to steal.
My dog, man. Where can the people find you?
So on Twitter it's msdoms, on Insta it's m.w.dom, and hopefully Ollie out, as I always put me out, but
Ollie in.
yeah, that's what you found me on. I don't know.
I rate that.
And guys, as always, you'll see me on here on Mondays, 8 p.m. Fridays with your weekly bulletin at 9 p.m. Looking to introduce a new show that I'm trying to stream every day for you guys live, called The Latest, which is obviously just highlights what's the latest for the day. So I'm hopefully I get that on. But as always, catch the latest match reaction that will be out on Wednesday after the game. Last but not least, but remember to follow me, my personal Instagram account, which is Ivorian_Spice, across the Twitter and also the Snapchat. Remember to follow the official Instagram account of Red United TV, which is Red United TV1, and also the official TikTok account, which is Red United TV. Last but not least, to my beautiful ladies, as always, as you watch my match reaction to the end, don't know, it's maybe because you like what you see in it and you like what you hear as well, you know. Everything that I say is probably gold to to you ladies. But as always, remember to share the link to your ex-boyfriend. Also, remember to share the link to your current boyfriend as well. Remember to share the link to the guy that's been buying you lunch every day at work because he wants to hit, but you know he wants to hit, but you'll never ever let him hit, and you're just going to enjoy the free food for the rest of the time at the lunch. Share it to that dickhead. Also, remember to share the guy that always tries to meet you at the bus stop, tries to ask for your number. You keep telling him, "I've got a man," but out of anger, disgust, and rage, he calls you butters. Make sure you share the link to that guy as well. And also remember to share the link to the chicken shop man that always gives you a free hot wing each time you go in there. You don't even want chicken and chips. You get a burger and chips. My man swings a free hot wing, you know. It asks you for your number, but you give him his Snapchat, but you're happy with that. He's happy with that as well. Remember to share the link to that guy. Last but not least, remember to share the links to your dad's friends that now looks at you, now that you're big and grown with big bazookas and big bum, and they're like, my, oh my, you have grown. When you share them a link and they ask you, what is this? Tell them that you found a man that does it way better than you. And that's Ivory Inspires. As always, guys, peace and love from everyone on the show. Big up to Adnan. Of course, by his man in a match. You get me? Share the link to the bouncer. Let you in for free. You get me? As always, make sure you share the link to the bouncer. He'll let you in for free. Man's got stripes like that. Big up to you guys. Love, peace, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.